What if every human vanished tomorrow? No more footballs, no more fences, no more commands, just dogs alone in the world we left behind. Would they survive? Would they suffer? Or would they evolve into something the world has never seen? Welcome to the age of post-human dog. For 20,000 years, dogs have lived under the shadow of our fire, not just beside us, but shaped by us, molded to our desires. We softened their instincts, bent their bodies to our whims, made them cute, small, silent, docile. They were guardians turned companions, hunters turned lapdogs, and predators turned accessories. But nature does not honor design. Nature honors survival, and in our absence, the story begins again. The first days are the hardest. It might surprise you, but there are about 1 billion dogs on the planet. Yet only 20% live like yours, inside homes, eating kibble, seeing the wet, tucked into bed at night. The other 80%? They are already halfway to independence. Street dogs, village dogs, feral dogs, survivors. But even they rely on us indirectly. They live off our waste, our leftovers, our civilization. So if humanity disappears, the first days are chaos. No food, no warmth, no routine. The pugs go in the dust. The chihuahuas tremble without heat, and the spaniels wait by doors that never open. Those most beloved are the least prepared. There is no one to open the can, no one to refill the bag of kibble, and no one to say good boy. But not all are lost, some remember, because beneath fur bred for fashion, behind eyes bred for sympathy, lies something older. Memory, not conscious, not thought, but etched deep into the code of their being. The scent of prey, the caution of the pack, the rhythm of night and day. Some fail, but others awaken. We once catalogued them, over 700 breeds, defined by ears, by jaws, by temperaments, carefully designed in kennels and show rings. But nature doesn't recognize the AKC. It doesn't care for blue ribbons or breed standards. In the wild, survival is the only prize, and only the fittest pass on their legacy. No one mates for pedigree now. They mate for endurance, for strength, for instinct. Over generations, lines blur, pedigree fades. The Frenchie, the Dalmatian, and the teacup Maltipoo become legends. And in their place emerge the true dogs. Medium-sized, agile, upright ears, short, weatherproof coats, eyes always scanning, noses always working. The designer is dead. Long live the survivor. Over time, breeds blur. No one cares if you are a Labrador or Lhasa Apso now. Dogs made for survival, not pedigree. In the north, bigger bodies, thick coats, smaller ears to preserve warmth. In jungles, leaner frames, agile limbs, sharper senses. On islands, smaller packs, new calls, new strategies. The natural selection whispers, change or vanish. And they do. Some dig, some climb, some swim. They will not become wolves again, but they will become wild. They will hunt, scavenge, raise their own. Some will form packs, others may live alone. The strongest may pass on traits like independence, caution, agility, and even paternal care. Yes, dead dogs might become real dads again, feeding and guarding their pups just like their jackal cousins. Social structure, courtship, even the number of breeding seasons per year may shift, not by plan, but by necessity. And most likely, even after decades, after generations without us, they will still carry pieces of us. Not in chains or cages, but in memory, a tendency to trust, a pause before the bite, a memory of kindness? Did we breathe empathy into them, or did we merely draw it out? Either way, it lingers in how they nurture, how they mourn, how they play. It's a painful thought for those of us who love our dogs, but would they be happier without us? No more leashes, no more crates, no puppy mills, no ear cropping, no designer suffering. In many ways, yes, they would gain freedom, autonomy, and the right to live as dogs. But they would also lose a lot. No medicine, no pain relief, no warm beds, no guaranteed meals, no safety from predators, disease, or weather. And yet, there's a beauty in that wild possibility, because post-human dogs wouldn't be broken, they would be reborn. And what if imagining a world without us actually teaches us how to treat them better while we are still here together? What if we gave our dogs more choice, more freedom, more respect? Not just as pets, but as animals, as individuals, as lives that matter. Because maybe the greatest lesson of the post-human dog is that we don't own them, we just share the planet for a while.